recording a song called Help Yourself for his album Backlash to vilify and poke fun at the way I act smashed. Spitting words on the struggles I've lived and learned. I never heard when hell occurred that last winter term. When you made your monthly trips on the Union City burbs to play that brother that you never were, till I slipped in that abyss where all my liquor and my bridges burned. And downing Vicodins like vitamins couldn't kill my urge. That's when gears switched, he swerved and left me dying on a distant curve. Cruising in that smoother lane while I was getting served. So rap all fast and furious, but you weren't there to ride with me through the real twists and turns. Like I'm the bad guy, please. When I screamed for help, you acted blind. Wow. Like them virgin slanted eyes could analyze the sanctuary of samurai stuck in that dark place Scarface was in after Manny died. So tell my own story for me and betray me as pitiful. Bet if you let me tell my story, you'd address me like a general. Reference me interrupting your battle with Dumb for cheap laughter. Where were you during my suicide attempt a week after?
He walks over and stares, tears starting to shed, then he kissed me on my head. Head towards the window, feelings all dread. He just stared at the sky, it was nothing ever said. Until I made it home and he saw me in that bed and told me I'm a superstar and that's the reason I ain't dead. You never know what pain is until you suffer the real. Cause you know a few weeks later my big brother was killed.
Talk that shit.
My whole world became numb, it was nothing to feel. Riding to the murder scene with his son in the wheel. Meanwhile in the brace, so I can't move my head around, you know, cause one slight shift, I'm paralyzed from the neck down.
I mean, shit, it's like a hope is lost. No responses when she talks to God, and her old man's gone trying to find a balance in the dope head nod. I mean, if it wasn't bolted on, then it all gets pawned. So with broken star, when the lights go off and the night goes on. And my dad had something in his eyes on that futon mattress. He said, don't color in the lines, just cut them coupon dashes. He disappeared soon after. I didn't see him again till he was passing.
It's good, you good.
I didn't see him again till he was passing. And I looked for his ass my whole fucking life, and all he gave me back was a bag of ashes. Listen.
Sure.
Real shit.
He can't look me in my eyes and ask me what my life like, nigga. Fuck walking in my shoes. He couldn't even handle the sound bites, nigga. Last year, I was on my deathbed twice. They looking like that's love, bro. No, that's heart. I looked the Grim Reaper in his eye and told him. He had me fucked up. I don't care how many of you top tier niggas I gotta run through. Cause none of these top tiers top the tears I've had to succumb to.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Nearly left my life broken. Too much time floating, I lost sight of my goals and my focus. I no-showed in Canada against the guy Osa. Still avocado Sendosa, where either I would've had Ron as my opponent. I was supposed to battle for Milltown Blow and I bloated. Looking like hopeless shit. This time last year, I was homeless. Nights cold as ice boulders. My fault, I know it. I lost fed cause Coma's the bitch I eloped with. Now I'm trying to right wrongs and rise over it. Pay debts I owe, show difference in that I've grown since. Making a long story long, when Pro hit my phone and said battle psychosis, I ain't know if it was a match or diagnosis.
Then I thought, fuck it, let's get into some real thug shit. See, I used to sell drugs, had my hand in rock, that's light. But couldn't stand the cops, so I avoided getting jammed and locked. Now let me school y'all. Picture days, Canaan shot, parents shot cause their child's frame is still forever due to random shots. Nigga, that's what I survived. That's what I survived. I kept my hammer cocked, I cried, my man was shot. Tears coming down my eyes while I held his hand and watched. He told me, wipe your tears, be a man and stop. Said I had next, took his last breath, then his hand just dropped. So if you said I never ran a block, well, I don't give a fuck cause I left the street like the first chance I got. The realest shit I ever wrote. Put me in the same chance with Pop. You couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, let alone brand my socks, pussy.
Man, y'all probably think that shit Rosenberg said about my brother like that shit was intense. Only thing is, when I said bro, I was speaking in a figurative sense. You know the type you knew since she was 5 to the day that he died? So you had to hold his mom in your arms while she cried? And she looked at you and said, if you had a battle, that's some shit that need to get done. Cause she knew deep down what that opportunity would mean to her son. See, that's that type of shit that get you punched in the mouth. Stop rapping about shit you don't know nothing about.
What you know about selling music but lacking profits? Busting tables in a restaurant, the second job working overnight stacking boxes. You don't know what it's like at a construction site, forming steel, cutting pipes, all week flakes of concrete, and your nose got you sneezing dust at night. Yo, listen. Yo, shout out to those that do what they can for their fam to pay the bills. Every job I just mentioned, I've done. I know the way you feel. That's why those that know me, yo, that's why those that know me say I'm real, and those that don't know you hate you still. Because there's a difference between a man who shows up to the table to fill his plate and a man who brings the plates to fill.
My brother, see, actually, he died when he was 9. I was 6. And it wasn't because of sickness or in his sleep. He violently got killed. 2 men came out the house arguing. One shot, the other one picked him up. He used him as a human shield. What you know about being on the phone with your fiance? She driving. Y'all arguing. So she hangs up. Now you mad at all type of shit. Only to find out 8 hours later that she didn't hang up. She died in a tragic accident. Wow. See, they look at my tattoos, and they think that I'm crazy. I say my common sense is still here. What you know about having a disease that they say you in remission, but you still the pain? You know the pain is still there. I mean, it's been a lot of times, bro. I wanted to off myself, but I thought about my family, but I'm a man, so I still get scared. I wanted to bring those cans here to that cancer that's still there.
30 minutes later after a drive-by, I was back in the street. And 30 minutes after that, the shit happened to me. Block out, one in my hand. Block out, 2 in my leg. Block out, 2 in my belly. Block out, 2 across my thigh. Only thing I can remember is running, blacking out like, oh shit, I died. Laying on that hospital bed, seeing the white lights. Asked God if death is planned. He said, no, son, not for you, I'ma give you a second chance. Here I am, reborn. I am Spawn, nigga. Embrace that. Cause when y'all say I'm stupid, God is the reason I got the face tag.
Talk about he donated to PH. What you know about PH, bro? What you really know? Every night I think about Swave's pain as he suffers. People don't know. On the West Coast, we love PH like no other. Man, I used to talk to him on the phone for hours. We used to really relate to each other. Man, PH was unique. He never hated on people, discriminated because of their race or their color. Yo, Lush even knows. Whenever he came to the Bay, you guys stayed with each other. Look at me, Nick. Look at me, Nick. You know PH is our brother. Even when the East hated our guts, he never changed like a sucker. Him and Swave are the only ones who kept it real with us out of all those fake motherfuckers. And that's what makes the shit tougher. And that's what makes the shit tougher. Because God always has to take away the real ones and leave us with these gay motherfuckers.